What's up? Is anybody here yet? Just trying to set up the mic. Here we go. Hey, I don't know. I think there's someone here now. Does the mic work? Does the sound work? Does everything work? Just give me quick feedback. Just started. I just posted it on Patreon too. Give me a second here. It works. What's up? Anybody here yet? I see 3 people here. Anybody here? Does the chat work? Somebody write some in chat. Let me know if the chat works. Let me know if the sound works. I'm not sure. It's only my second stream. I'm no good with this. In chat. Let me try from my Oh, it works. Okay, chat works. All right, guys, who's here? Once no one's talking, I'm just gonna eat. Talk to me, talk to me. Second stream. Probably gonna take a minute till people join in, catch on to the fact that we're live. I need a knife. On TikTok, I will get banned just for having a knife. There we go. Okay, Lewis, what's up? Yo, how you doing, man? You good? How's life? Thank you for being a Patreon subscriber. There was nothing on the fork. I appreciate you. Does it sound okay? Does it sound good? Oh, it's good. I'm getting better as a cook. No worries, bro. Great content. Thank you, brother. How does it sound? Does it sound good? Can you hear me all right? All right, is the sound coming from here? Is the sound coming by the microphone? Did you hear that tap tap sound? It's a one-on-one chat right now. What's your favorite? Not from the mic, but it's still. Oh shit! So the food is very very loud. I eat more quietly. What's your favorite content on the channel? Do you watch on Patreon or do you watch on TikTok? What's your favorite? Is the voice of the food very loud or are we quiet? How can I change the sound output input? Output. TikTok got you? Okay, cool. Cool. I can change the mic, I think. Don't know how to change the mic thing. Don't know. It is what it is now. TikTok got you here. What's your favorite content? Is it the Greek mythology, the Norse mythology, or the anime? Mythology, but you were already watching when it was anime content? Or the Greek? Yeah. Greek is dope. Also, I'm looking forward to doing Egyptian. But it's just me. It's tough to find the time to do everything. But I really want to get started on Egyptian. Anime is pretty dope. Do you watch anime? What's up, TARDIS? How you doing? Where's that name from? That's a cool name. Yeah, Egyptian's gonna be cool. Also, Mayan and Aztec, that's definitely coming. I'm planning on doing that too. TARDIS, how's the sound for you? Does it sound good? Sorry for the food, and just had to get my meal in. Hungry. Why did you what's mind blowing? The Mayan stuff? The Egyptian stuff? What amazed you about that? Let me put more salt on my broccoli. The Mayans have such a cool mythology. That's why the Mayans it's not as messed up as the Greek stuff in terms of sexual weirdness, but it's violent and it's creative. I feel like the Mayans, the Aztecs, the Incas, it's the most creative. It's colorful. It's all over the place. It's beautiful. Egyptian myths are fascinating. They're also filled with violence. Egyptian's gonna be next, but Egyptian, I have to dig into it first. I have to educate myself on it. But I'm also planning a lot of historical content soon too. I'm planning a series on badass women from history, for example, like Jeanne d'Arc, like Boudica, like I'm drawing blanks right now. I can't think of anybody, but I'm planning to do that too. Caribbean mythology, that's interesting. Never considered it. There's no topic that's off limits. Nothing. So yeah, I think I would definitely do it one day. It's just the problem right now is with me. I want to bring in history and stuff too, Egyptian. So eventually, this is a one-man show. The creation of the channel. So it's tough to cover every base by myself. I'm gonna have to find a way to expand, find more time. The editing takes a long time. What parts of Caribbean mythology would you like to see? By the way, hi Rebecca. Didn't even give me a hi. Didn't even give me a welcome. How's the sound for you, Rebecca? Does the sound good? Picture good? Quality good? Food annoying? Tell me. Apparently the sound is not coming from this mic. Otherwise, this will be a loud bump. So this is just a prop at this point. So I look more professional with the broomstick tape. Thanks, Louis. Thanks, man. I will keep it up. I'm not planning to stop. I love it. And now with the Patreon, you really enable me to really do it. It's really true. Otherwise, I would have had to stop. Thank you. Sounds good. Cool. Yeah, food is tasty. I will never run out of subject matter because you have no idea. So I have a topic of 10 badasses from 10 female badasses from history. Then 10 black badasses from history. That Rome had a black emperor, or Japan had a black samurai. Things people don't know that I forgotten or purposefully not mentioned. I want to do the conquerors, Genghis Khan, Alexander the Great, Napoleon, series on conquerors. I want to do religion. That's going to be controversial. Can't wait. I want to do contemporary history. I want to do warrior groups like the Knights, the Sikh, the Spartans, the Roman army. So much. I have literally a list of, I think, 150 topics, maybe more, that I want to cover. And I don't know when to do what. It's tough. I just want to, man. More coming. A lot more coming. I'm sorry that I'm eating. Always strapped for time. Time is my least available resource with this channel, so I try to eat when I can. But it's good. I prepped the meals. I prepped the whole week of meals. It took forever. It took 2 hours. Terrible. Yeah, unusual history is great, right? There's so much we don't know. There's an African warrior queen, Ngozi. That's a super interesting story. The richest man in the world was African. I forgot his name. Mua Manza. I forgot his name now, embarrassingly enough. So there's a lot of cool stuff there, but also there's the Conquer series, the Inquisition. Just like Genghis Khan too. I never understood why Genghis Khan is this evil conqueror and Alexander the Great is some kind of hero. Attila the Hun. Gosh, man, I want to do a lot of stuff. Would like to see a take on Irish and Celtic mythologies. Huge fan of Doctor Who. I have that plan too. Also, Manza Musa. Thank you. I completely butchered it. I just know it was MAMU or something. Celtic and Irish is planned. Slavic is also planned. I want to do a bunch more of the European ones. The whole East Europe has a great mythology. I mean, African mythologies too, Hindu mythology, or Indian, or whatever you want to call it. Religion, I think in this case, I think it's offensive if you say mythology to that, because then I could also say Christian mythology, whatever, you know what I mean. All mythologies were religion once, but I'm gonna do a lot there. That would be cool. The Conquerors would be great. The Inquisition makes my skin crawl. Oh, you and me both. Inquisition is one of the darker periods of history. What's going to be interesting with that is how do I do it and make it fun? Because I also want to talk about slavery, colonization. I want to talk like about topics like that, but I want to do jokes. So the challenge is going to be, how do I make that funny and not be completely out of line? So that's going to be a challenge I'm looking forward to bring comedy and light into these dark chapters of history. Because with mythology, it's a bit easier because no one really, people say, it's just mythology. It gets a little bit more difficult when you talk about religion and history, because religion, again, is a very current, very relevant mythology, and history is obviously real. So real people were affected. So it's very good. It's going to be very interesting. But I'm looking forward to that challenge. How do I make jokes in a video about slavery? Mm, yeah. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you. What topics would you guys like to see? Is there anything that I'm doing that I'm not doing that you will want to see? Just gonna wait. It's a shame everybody has to type. I wish we could do it because there's never the first stream I did wasn't a lot of people either. It was like 3, 4, 5 people. Is there any way I can do a bit? I can do a stream, but people can talk and they don't have to write. That'd be amazing because there's not a lot of people. It'd be cool, like 5, 10 people. We could easily just have everybody talking without chaos. Tenchi Muyo. Tenchi Muyo. Do I know Tenchi Muyo? Let me Google. Tenchi Muyo. Never heard of it. Give me a second. Never heard of it. Looks cool. Old school. I like it. Very old school. Okay, when is that from? That's very much the art style reminds me of. Come on, what does the art style remind me of? Almost like the Dragon Quest 90s era. It is 90s. No, I never heard of it. That looks cool. But it's gonna be tough for me to do content on it because I honestly never heard of it. If I go back to anime, I don't know if I will. What I think I will do is occasionally, if there's an anime that's very mythology based or a movie that's very mythology based, I might do a special on this. Like Marvel movies and how they relate to mythology, or if something specific releases that's specifically mythology or history based, I might do a special on it. Same for anime. Could maybe do one about an absurd event in history. Napoleon getting chased about by bunnies, an absurd event in history. But once a month, see, I would love to, but it's tough. Once a month for me is like I do 2 videos a week, well, 3 with Patreon. That's 12 videos. So one video, that's like 10% of my output. That's a lot. I wish like once, and I think hopefully soon, maybe there will come a time where I have help, significant help that helps me produce more. Then maybe I just have to research and shoot and no longer have to edit. Then I can do way more content, and then that will be a great idea. But right now, I think niche topics that are so specific, they wouldn't get traffic. So then it would become difficult because I'm also very traffic bound, with the limited videos I can create. Just run Toonami. Yeah, maybe down the road, definitely. I mean, hopefully it will grow. I need a team. I need people. Right now, I just have my dog, Zizou. Hi. He's only coming because there's food. He doesn't even like broccoli. You're my only helper. Oh, look how. Okay, he should be rewarded. Here you go. That's my only help. He's not even helping. Other than that, Just me. And he didn't eat the broccoli stem. I knew he wouldn't. It's just on the ground now. All right, damn. I really need to think. You need an audience stream. It's really awkward. I'm a very fast talker, as you know from the videos. And I'm most comfortable when I can just talk, 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 talk. It's very weird in the stream because there's these long, just like moments of just nothing. I never know what to do. So I really need a stream where everybody would just be talking. And it's nonstop. That's why I like the live settings, you know, talking live on stage because you have to talk constantly. It's beautiful. Mm-hmm. Done. That was fantastic. Just chicken and potato. That was pretty good. The broccoli, I love broccoli. Uncooked, raw. Shit. Salted. Very good. Banter, banter, banter. Never know what to say. How do I fill the silence with loud slurps? It's an awkward stream too when I'm not talking because I have nothing to talk on. Because then you're just sitting there watching this guy eat broccoli with a mic that doesn't work and a broom in the background. Yeah, there's a lot of Germanic. I'm from Germany, so we have a lot of great myths in our region. I should definitely cover them. Advantage, I can do the names, you know, because I'm from Munich, Germany. There's a lot there. The Nibelungen story with Siegfried, that would be a good place to start. That would be cool. But I still need to. So much. There's too many. I wish I could just write and shoot all day. I love editing. I really enjoy editing. But if you ever edited a video, probably some of you have. Some of you four. The crowd, the mass of people watching. Some of you must have experience. Editing takes a lot of time. The pictures take a lot of time. I love the pictures. But goddamn, the pictures, they're the most time intensive. Definitely, by far. Yeah, with mythology, I never understand. Some inaccuracy is to be expected, but some inaccuracies are just wild. Like some stuff that, okay, maybe the other day I did a video, right? A contest between so and so, and I was like, this person won the contest, but another story say that person won the contest. Okay, fair enough. But there's inaccuracies that are just mind-boggling. In the Greek mythology too. How many tales, first of all, call Heracles, and then completely fumble his story? It's baffling to me. Baffling. But I think with mythology, I always like to think of it the way that, yes, they were all former religions, but they're also great stories. So it's like really the ancient version of anime. And some of the stories, the way they're told, it really feels like it. Like Lord of the Rings, for example, just feels like a streamlined mythology. It's like someone took a mythology and streamlined it into a great story that involves human heroes. It might as well be mythology. So some of these movies, we have modern movies too. I wonder if down the line they're going to be confused. Maybe our civilization is buried and dead, and somebody's going to dig up some old script of Marvel, some Marvel Iron Man 2 script, no context, nothing. This Iron Man must have been the god they worship. Ooh, and he built it in a cave, like Zeus. He emerged from a cave, parallel. And he was all powerful. And he was once a bad guy, but now he's a good guy. Maybe they'll think that. I would like to believe so. Because technology won't really survive. If everything gets buried, it won't be like somebody finds a Blu-ray or a Netflix server that's still active, and they're like, oh, let me binge watch the entirety of The Witcher. No, they're gonna find the great Game of Thrones script, and they're gonna think, oh, this Kalishi must have been a great hero of their times. Oh, they have dragons. Oh shit, and they're gonna look for dragons, and Kalishi is gonna be worshipped or not, depending if they find the scripts for season 8. I'm just rambling, so you don't sit here and quiet. I like the Marvel idea more. I could think that at some point somebody's gonna find Marvel scripts, think of us them as gods, DC scripts. We're gonna be DC. What's that? DC is like the Roman version to Greek mythology. Crap. It's not true. The Roman mythology is actually pretty cool. Mm-mm-mm. Not drugs, multivitamins. Take your vitamins, everybody. Vitamins very healthy, very good. Okay, now my activity is done. My food is eaten. I shall just sit here, stare at the chat and myself, and wait for messages to talk over. Give me topics so at least I can ramble until we get more people. I want to at least go on rants and rambles. I love rants and rambles. That's why I chose a channel where I do videos and talk all the time. So at least I need something to ramble or rant on whilst I wait for messages in the chat, whilst more people join the stream. So hit me up with something to go off on. This is, I'll just ramble on what I just ate. I just ate chicken breast with potatoes and broccoli because I have a new meal plan because I'm trying to get into really good shape. And I'm soon this year, so I'm gonna pick up acting. When I pick it up, I'm gonna audition and stuff. And I'm a pretty tall guy, 6'5", and I figure, if there's any niche that I could fill easily to get into this whole business, it would be good, to fill out the 6'5" frame because it's already rare enough as it is. So let me add like a Jason Momoa type of body. You know what I mean? So now I'm on this very strict diet, like very strict meals, very tough workouts, 6 times a week. 4 meals a day, very specific with stuff in between, with vitamins. So this is the strawberry water. It's random. Yeah, and it's fun. So that's why I had to eat my meal during this stream. And no more of this alcohol up there. It's just beautiful decorations now. I love it, but not for the foreseeable future. For now, it's just all healthy all day, next to work. That topic, I'll check. I need something else to remember. Oh, I got a message. American Gods was good. Book was better. I never read the book. Wasn't that Neil Gaiman? Gaiman? Wasn't that him? Wasn't that him? He wrote the great book on Norse mythology. That's him, right? And he also wrote Sandman, right? What a fantastic individual. Like what a great mind. I love that. He just wrote a Norse mythology book, very factual, very educational, but entertaining enough. And then he just takes that knowledge, that mythological knowledge, and applies it to his own stories. Sandman graphic novel, though. Sandman, right? Just the beauty of this. Look, listen, a mythology book. Then he does a fiction novel in American Gods, and then he does a graphic novel in Sandman. Now I think he's also a producer on the Sandman show. What a fantastic individual. That's inspirational to me. There was this concept, I think Titi Waihaka, Taiti Wahiki, Taita Wahu, whatever his name is, the guy who directed Thor Ragnarok and the new Thor, which I don't think was that good. Ragnarok was brilliant. Love and God and Thunder and whatever wasn't so good. But Taita Wahiki, whoever did that, he had a TED talk where he says, "I'm not a director. I'm a creative for a living." I quite like that. It's like, and I think we're entering an age where creativity is no longer limited by ability. Literally, the only limit to creativity is creativity with AI. Okay, maybe you could say the ability to utilize AI, but I think all creative people will now find themselves being creative directors. of sorts. You can write, all right, great. You can't write a whole book. Well, all you need is a good idea and a good eye for what makes a great story. Yeah, I will help you write the book. But you can't draw. Okay, cool. All you need is you need to know what it looks like and how you want it to, seamlessly string together. Yeah, I will help you do the rest. So the AI will fill in the blanks of a creative director's lack of ability in certain areas. But as long as you have the vision, the AI is your team to fulfill that vision. I really much love that future. And people like Neil Gaiman, we're already like these true creative visionaries that just wouldn't let a new area stop them from creative conquest. But I think this new dawn makes it easier, and people like him are very inspirational to me. And I love that. I love that. Just wrote a novel, a graphic novel, Netflix show, non-fiction, great, crazy. And Taita, whatever his name, Taita, whatever his name, whatever, it works because it starts with wa. Um, yeah, also one of those, one of a kind. Love that. Good old Rambo there on creativity and AI. Obviously, big fan of AI. All my artwork is AI. I caught some flack for that. Some people messaged me in not so nice words to stop using AI artwork because I'm a thief for doing it. I don't know that I agree, but I see where they're coming from. Sandman is very good. How is the Netflix show? I haven't. I've read the novel mm, years ago, decade maybe ago. I think I was too young to really understand it, even when I read it. And I was thinking, should I watch the Netflix show maybe? Um, because reading is a lot of dedicated time. With watching, I can at least prompt artwork or scan, just do some work on the side, which I hate doing because it's also disrespectful to the movie to not be fully focused. But as you get older, you have less and less time on your hands. Is my hair crooked? Is this side further up? Is this further down? I shave myself. I do it all myself. Right. Nah, I think it's fine. Not sure. Netflix say page to now is very well acted. Cool. I'll watch it. Now you have me confused, Rebecca. Is Netflix is Sandman is a graphic novel originally, right? There is no novel, like no text only novel. It's just a graphic novel. Or was it originally a novel turned graphic novel? It is a graphic novel, yeah. Cool. Yeah. So would you say I should read the graphic novel first again before I watch the Netflix show? Or can I just go ahead and watch that Netflix show? What was Sandman most inspired by? It was Greek mythology, right? Sandman was mostly Morpheus, right? The story of basically an adaptation of the story of Morpheus or Morpheus, like we say in German. Silence. Silence. So this broom there in the back is is more is more bad than good. It's one of those brooms, when the broom gets like old and it creates more dirt, then it like dusts up. It's like every time you sweep, it just falls apart, and there's just remnants of dirt from ages past emerging from the bristles of the brush, and it's just terrible. I hate it. I need a new one. In Mexico, there's no vacuums here. For some reason, hoovering is not a thing here. I don't know why. It's not a thing. Never, no one does it. They're all like sweep. They all just sweep. No one uses a hoover. And don't know why. It's hard to find one. I'm from Europe. We hoover for life. Oh, we're a Hoover nation. We all, so at some point we had the Hoovers without a wire. Just didn't have to plug it into anywhere. It just runs off energy. Okay, batteries was beautiful, beautiful. I missed that. Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah, you realize you're full grown up, you're mature when purchasing a new Hoover is like exciting. When I have mine, Bosch. Mm, no wire, no plug, just beautiful. That it lasted forever. Pick it up, hoover around, everything's clean. And I have a dog. You have no idea the amount of this guy sheds. Crazy. So yeah, I'm struggling to find a Hoover in Mexico. That's a little aside about my personal life. Of course, this Patreon brief stream is going to be about this dude talking about his Hoover experience in Mexico. How did I get to Hoovering? Oh yeah, because that one. Pet hair is relentless. I don't even understand how they can lose so much hair and it doesn't show. Like it loses so much and it doesn't show. Like the amount I understand. I think I understand how hair and fur works, but it baffles me that there's that much hair on their body that they could lose. It just the amount of shedding, and it's just and he looks the same every day. I brush him, he still looks the same. It's endless. It's like it's an endless supply. It's almost like mythological. It's crazy. Then my dog should be happy. Yeah, he should be bald. Should be happy for all the love he brings me and all the joy and companionship that I cherish that he gives me, because otherwise his ass will be out there. You can shed into the wild for all I care. He isn't even cleaning up after himself. Terrible. Terrible. The bed is full of dog hair. It's terrible. Should be bald. What pets do you have, Rebecca? Another moment of silence. Just waiting. Just chilling. Comfortable chair. AC on. It's hot. Summer Mexico. Hot times. Not fun. Saying words. Filling the silence. Prop mic. Not on. Don't care. And a sip of water. Narrating everything I do. Oh man. Burberry is a 70 pound box makes 70 pounds. That is about 30 kilos, right? Mine would be about, I think, 75 pounds, 80 at most. It's about 35 kilo, 80 at most. And we recently acquired a demon masquerading as a cat. That's funny because I want to get one of those demons too. Because my fur shedding machine is very good with cats, and I have this fantasy of him and a cat. I want to get a white cat. He's brown. I want to get a white cat, maybe a brown cat. I don't know. And that cat shall sit on my shoulder when I go for walks with him. I don't know if that's trainable. I think it is. But I have this vision of a cat that I take on walks, and it can walk whenever it pleases to. But it will hear. I mean, I don't have to leash Zizu either. I'm good at training, so I feel like. So that cat will sit on my shoulder, and that's the end. That's the end of the fantasy. It's the little things. I don't dream big. I have very accomplishable goals. So yeah, if you see me walking around with my cat on my shoulder, don't be a stranger. But that's the goal, yeah. But I need my cat to really be to make the shoulder her home. For some reason, a cat is a her, even if it's not. It is. So I'm looking forward to that. And that's my cat story. I think I'll do it actually. There's an animal shelter that I help out with from time to time. Cat could be my co-host. You're absolutely right. I think Zizou will be jealous because he's not in the show almost ever. But he's big and he just pisses off whenever there's nothing to eat. And he either wants to be cuddled or he wants to be fed. He's never around, so he doesn't really want to be a part of the show. So I feel like if the cat would then just comfortably sit on my shoulder because, again, that's where we'll rest always. Will be my co-host. Be like, it'll be like, Sekhmet, the Egyptian goddess of, and then it just sits there. Hey, no, yeah, they say they have short attention spans, but correct me if I'm wrong. Have you ever given your dog food, or put out his food, then leave for a walk, be gone for 2 hours? The moment you approach the house or the apartment, that dog will start sprinting because he knows his food is still in that bowl. So I don't buy the whole short attention span thing because my dog's been sprinting home. As soon as he realizes walk is over, sprinting, waiting at the door is open, sprinting he knew it's there. He doesn't forget. It's not like he picks up the trail. Yeah, short attention span, good memories. Believe so. This has happened time and time again. Would not happen with my cat because it's on my shoulder, so I can just constantly, if I had my cat, I would start wearing more shirts with breast pockets, and in my breast pocket, I would have little snacks, and I could just feed my cat on the shoulder. Just, you know, it would never go hungry, so it wouldn't have to sprint anywhere. I think the dog Zizou would still be my favorite because I'm a dog person, but the proximity of the cat to my shoulder will probably give it a little bit of a affection bonus. What cat did you get, Rebecca? What demon? What breed is your demon? Aren't we all food oriented though? Man, if we were to depend on somebody else's generosity for our every meal, I think we would also, even if we were to be fed 2, 3 times a day, whatever. Some dogs only once a day, big meat, whatever. Even if you're regularly fed, you would cherish it much more. Just because you're not gathering it yourself, you're dependent on somebody to get it. So just gonna check in on the Patreon for a second. Give me a moment here. This never works. I think I'm doing something wrong with the streams because there's always a lot of people voting on the time. So there's like 20 people who said, yeah, 2 p.m., but then it never works in the stream. I think I'm doing something wrong. I have to announce it. I don't know. I'm doing something wrong with it now, how I announce it. But I'll just save it. It's great because I can just save the video and then have have it on the channel so people can watch it whenever, and as a past stream. And then it's just most of it is just me sitting here talking, filling silences, checking out if my hairline is straight, ever receding, on its way to the Netherlands. Hey, Nigel is a stray that showed up on my porch. Oh no! Oh, he's just see, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Stray. That's why I want to get mine from the animal shelter too. That's beautiful. You gave him a home. Not just did you give him a home, he chose a home. That is very beautiful. Gray, short hair with yellow eyes. Gray with yellow eyes. That seems very cool to me. Very cool. There's a bunch of strays down here. Well, I guess they're not strays. So I live in Mexico, right? In my complex, it's very green, lots of palm trees, everything. Mexico. And a bunch of apartments. I'm in a big apartment complex. And there's like 9 cats that live just outside. And I made this their home. And there's a pack, a pride, I guess, with the cats. A pride? We call it pride with cats. There's a pride of cats. So they're strays, but they have a home. They live here. They're always here. They get fed by the inhabitants. But there's one amongst them that I have my eye on. I want to adopt you. I love you. Love me back. She's already cool with Zizou. Again, all cats are she's to me. But strays are tough. Community cat packs. Yeah, strays are tough. Like I can't get her to trust me. She's already at the point where she doesn't run away from me anymore. Doesn't even run away from Zizou, my dog. Doesn't even run away from the dog, which is huge. But you know, we're not on a level yet. We're thinking about moving in together. We're not there yet. We're seeing each other from time to time. And then she's like, "So, share food." But I think we're still ways away from moving in together. Slowly approaching. So it's not serious yet. I know she's seeing other people too. Sometimes I see other people give her food and everything. It's not just me. Baby steps. Yeah. Oh, and I really need to do a better job of promoting. We're down to two people. See, but I like this intimate setting. It's just I don't know what to do with the silences. So I'm gonna work out a way where everybody can talk, voice. That would be great, right? That would be nice. I think I would like that. Because the alternative is I could also stream on TikTok, but then it's always like 100 people at any given point in time. So then it's a lot, and it's too many people. So I think here is better. And also I want it to be exclusive to Patreon. How did I end up in Mexico? I moved here with my ex-girlfriend about a year and 2 months ago. 14 months ago, we moved here. I was in Munich. At the time, she was in Vienna. We were tired of the hamster wheel, working for the man, tired of it. Let's quit and change the world. We rebelled and we left Europe, Western Europe. We left with rebellious mindsets, said, fuck the man, quit the jobs, both of us, separate jobs, not related, but quit them, left together, also not related, very much a non-Lannister relationship. And we had to figure out where to go. We had America on the table, we had South Africa, other places in Europe, and Mexico. Europe seemed too close to home, boring. South Africa seemed too dangerous. America too expensive and too much of a hassle. And so the only place left was Mexico. I said, no way, I hate Mexico because I don't even know. I was like, no, I don't speak Spanish. No, that's Spanish. No. So I said, and then we came here anyway. And it's uh, been rough. I mean, there's a reason we're not together anymore. So that didn't work. The place didn't help. My job didn't help. I just started the channel a year ago. So this channel on TikTok is very new. It just started a year ago. And then we called it quits. And ever since, when I stayed, and ever since I had to make this my home, because I didn't want to go back to Europe. So I just started mingling with the people, just getting to know the place better, interacting with more people. And it turns out, hey, this place is pretty amazing. And I want to stay here. So now I'm here. And I want to stay here. And the only other place that I would consider is LA for work purposes. So it would make sense for me. But other than that, love it here. Lived in many countries. This is my favorite so far. So from no, I went to C. That's all the Spanish I know. That's not true. I know more than that. But yeah, that's the story of me going to Mexico. Long-winded. We're down to just you and me, Rebecca. Just one viewer, I think, by the count. So we're just having a one-on-one, which is nice. I'm gonna figure out the voice chat thing. It is a great adventure. It was a great adventure. It's still ongoing. I love it. But it's less adventurous now because I live here. I have my once you meal prep, and think about where you can get a vacuum, you moved in. You know what I mean? You're settled. Where do you live? I'm gonna assume. Was it you that said something about Ireland? I'm going to assume. For some reason, I'm thinking the UK islands. For some reason, I'm thinking UK islands. Well, definitely Europe. Definitely Europe. I think. Yeah, once the vacuum is in the picture, that's it. It's like the vacuum is like the equivalent of getting married to for your apartment. That's it. Cozy. Vacuum. And when you get a blanket for your sofa, it's over. Silence. So, Farmington, Illinois. That's where Chi-Town is, right? Windy City. How far from Windy City are you? That's cool though. A little farming town. I like that. Me, the city boy. Always have this dream of retiring on the farm of my own. I find that to be a picture of serenity, at least in my head. It seems very beautiful. So I like that. Is it the type of town where everybody knows everybody, where it's like less than 1,000 people? Have you been there all your life and you're yearning to get out, or did you move there? Or have you left and came back? Didn't even know the Chicago area had farming, well, farmland like that. Like I thought it was so metropolitan. I didn't know, but that's cool. Yeah, too much silence. I need to. I feel like I should play. You know, I should play. I should learn to play the guitar for when I stream. Now we just play the guitar in between the silence bits and sing, and then that would be a good thing. I need to find an activity that I do when I'm not talking. Not that small. 5K population. Lived all over the U.S. Your father was in the Navy until you were 16. Okay, so so this is by choice then. I mean, because you said I wish. I wish probably you meant Europe then, but I mean within America, you're in this farming town by choice. And if you lived all over, you probably at some point had your pick of where you want to stay. Um, 5K population. That's fairly small though. Remember, I lived in Ladysmith, Canada, for a year. It was 7,000 people, and yeah, 7,000 is. I mean, that's roughly an amount where you can get to know everybody, right? 5,000 people. It's a lot, but you can get to the point where you've seen everybody, or where you know everybody that wants to be known. You know, and the only people you don't know is people who just kind of want to stay off the grid. I feel like with 5,000 people. If I moved into a town of 5,000 people now with my dog, with Zizu, I think we would stand out to the point where like soon the whole town would know, oh, he's here now. And that's what I mean. You know what I mean? Like it's that type of size of town. No, but I'm working on it. I have friends in Belgium. Oh, Belgium is nice. I like Belgium. Uh, it has something. It has like a kind of old charm to it that France doesn't have anymore. If that makes sense. So it's like, hey, all right, Jess. That's kind of cool the name because it's like I say, hey, all right, Jess, and it's almost a greeting and a name in one. I like that. You're all right, Jess. Um, yeah, Belgium has like this charm that France kind of lost, and it's kind of magical. I like Belgium for that. Of course, it's very advanced and shit too, but you know, it's just something to it, some kind of fairy tale-ish vibe. You see the movie in Bruges? Isn't Bruges, Brugge? No, that's Brugge. I think that's in Netherlands. I don't know if it's in Belgium, but very similar countries anyway. That's very beautiful, very charming place. It gives you a good idea. Colin Farrell, great movie too. Very tragic though, quite violent. Um, that's not a fair representation of the place. I think. What's up? All right, Jess. Sorry, there's always these silences. Um, I had like all these things I would do in between messages. In Bruges is hilarious. Love that movie. Yeah, hilarious. It is hilarious too. It's dark though, right? Oh, yeah, hilarious. For some reason, now that you said that, I remember it as being funny too, but for some reason I remember it mostly. Before you said it, I remembered it mostly as being sad, and dark, and depressing. But yes, it is funny. Now that you mention it, it is funny. Also, Seven Psychopaths by the same director writer. Also a fantastic movie. In fact, I should watch both again. Gotta hop off the chat. Thanks, Rebecca. It was great having you. It was a beautiful little one-on-one we had there. We'll do another one soon. See you next time. Brandon Gleeson and Colin Farrell are such a great pairing. Oh, you know your actors and you know your movies. I like that. Yes, they are a great pairing. I agree. But have they been paired in any other movies? I'm not sure. Yeah. So all right, Jess. Now it's you and me. It's like always. This whole stream has always been me and one person. It's just a one-on-one. I was saying earlier to Rebecca, I wish I couldn't. I should enable something where people could talk because there's so few people in the chat. That would be nice to actually have voices. Then I don't have to wait for the writing. That would be nice. I'll find a way to enable it. That would be cool because it seems to always be one-on-ones. Might as well have a voice stream chat, right? Everybody's like up to limited to 10 people. I can talk. That would be cool. I'll figure it out. Oh, you're Irish. Where in Ireland are you from? So we were both European. I'm originally from Germany. Kind of nice though, right? When lives are really busy, sometimes you don't get to ask questions. True. It is nice. I like this setting more. When I stream on TikTok, or when I used to, it was really busy. And it was always like you talk to 100, 200 people at once. Chaotic. This obviously is more real. Dublin. I'm from Germany. I'm from Munich in Germany. I'm from Munich in Germany. Do you live in Dublin too, or are you from Dublin? I love the Irish accent. I'm sure you hear that a lot, but it is true. I love it. So many great representations. One of Conor McGregor, not so great anymore, but he obviously took the accent international. But love the accent. And speaking of Colin Farrell, did you watch The Gentleman? That was a great movie too, where he was in. But I think in Gentleman, he does a British accent. I'm not sure. Yeah, because it's a fucking amazing accent. Everybody loves it. It's great. I wish I could do it. I wish I could do some videos in an Irish accent. That would be amazing. Scottish too. Scottish accent also. Thing of beauty, both of them. What's Dublin like these days? I heard it's gotten really expensive. I heard rent in Dublin is almost like London level now. Thank you. A very calming accent. That's cool. Thank you. Love to hear that. How did you find the channel? Did you which video brought you to the channel? I'm curious. Greek mythology, Norse mythology, maybe even the anime videos back in the day. See, this is what I mean, like these waiting periods where I'm just like, I already talked about my broom, talked about this prop mic that's not working. Odin. The Odin video. Yeah, the Odin video was cool. That was Norse mythology then. Yeah. I'm now planning to do more Egyptian. I'm also planning to do more history content. I have a cool series planned, like badass women from history, Jeanne d'Arc, Boudica. There's a warrior queen from Africa, Ngonzi, Emilia Earhart, Rosa Parks, just badass women from history, but also going back to like Jeanne d'Arc, also contemporary. I'm planning that series, so I'm looking forward. So I'm branching away from mythology. I'm also gonna do like history's greatest conquerors and stuff like that. So, but mythology I love it. I want to do more. I swear, just I have like 150 topics planned. I don't know when to do them, when to shoot them, when to edit them. Yeah, I know Irish mythology. There's some amazing tales. Irish, Slavic, Celtic, all of these. Europe has a lot of other mythologies that are fantastic. Just time. When do I do all this? When? I don't know when. It's tough. What's up, Anna? How you doing? African tales mythology, amazing. Oh yeah, African mythology. I definitely tackle. I also want to do African history because it's mostly lost and forgotten and colonized. Again, topics on topics on topics. I have no shortage of topics. If I showed you my list, I'd scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll. It's endless. But when? I want to do more. I want to do more. So YouTube coming soon too. And then I don't know, gotta find the time. Anna, I am also colonizers gotta colonize. Hey, they were called colonizers for a reason. It's not like they did exactly what they set out to do. You know, they did exactly what they set out to do. They said we're gonna colonize this place, and goddamn it, they did. Uh, I'm actually wondering how I'm gonna bring comedy into such dark topics. It's gonna be something along those lines. Anna, I am great. Thank you for asking. I just ate a good meal. I just ate broccoli and chicken and potatoes. It was good. Now I'm chatting with y'all beautiful people, and after that, I'm gonna head to go to the gym, walk the dog. It's a beautiful day. It's not so hot today. All is well. All is well. And now we approach the quiet period where I wait for messages. I don't know what to do. I'm a talker. I talk. That's why I talk for a living. I'm always stumped with silence. I don't know how to deal with silence. What about my living? I'm in Playa del Carmen, Mexico. I don't know if you can see this. I can show you. Nah, I don't think it'll work. I'll just mess up everything. Well, it's a lot of green. Caribbean. Palm trees, everything. Imagine all of that going on outside the window. Mexico, yeah. Playa del Carmen, Mexico. Not far from Cancun. I'm like an hour from Cancun. It's very beautiful. It's gorgeous. Jealous? Well, you should move to Mary. It's very easy to live here. They have no. They really just let you in. You get your visa easy, even if it's expired. They don't care. You can stay. They don't really care about anything. They just want people in the country. Very chill, very easy. Easiest country to move to. Yeah, very chill. Nothing. There's no bureaucratic anything. If you wanna become a resident, just okay, here you go. Become a resident. It's easy. No one really cares. I don't even know if they know I'm in the country anymore. Uh yeah, I'm staring. I have the AC on all day. It's so hot. It's so hot. You have no idea. It is so hot. Dublin weather, always overcast. Yeah, trust me, it's easy. Seriously, you fly in, they're like, how many days you want to stay? I don't know. 180 days. There you go. You go to the airport, say, hey, my 180 days expired. Can I stay longer? 180 days. Here you go. You don't even care. Why are you making money in the country? I don't care. Whatever. You paying taxes? I don't care. Whatever. No, you have to do all that, but it's very chill and it's very easy to set everything up and to live here. It's very easy. It's very cool. I have a house, an adult, and a dog. Hard to leave at this point. I have. I only had. I took my dog with me. I feel like what's another adult? What's another adult? Take him with you. Take the adult with you. What's another adult? Easy. The dog is tougher. Traveling with a dog is harder than traveling with an adult. Adult. It's very overcast here too. Can we see the doggy? What's his name? Yes, you can. Actually, let me move this fake prop mic that's not being used. Sizu, hi. Sit. 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 And that's it. He obviously does not want to be seen. He's like, hey, what's up? And just disappear. He has his own bed in the bedroom. Like he has his own like little mattress. And he's just chilling there. Obviously cannot be bothered to be here right now. That was very clear. What's up? Trails off. His name is Zizou. Zizou. A ridgeback. What dog do you have? What breed? What's the dog's name? Again, silence. I never know what to do with the silence. My AC is leaking. Speaking of hot country problems, what you know about leaking AC is very nothing. It's very annoying. Ridgebacks are serious dogs. They're serious dogs. Yeah, beautiful, super sensitive, so sensitive. Oh my god, Peppa. I like that. I like that. How old is Pepper? Silence, silence. So there's my fruit, bananas and apples. Just filling the silence. There's a fridge. Usually there's a white blanket on the sofa, which looks a lot nicer, but somebody got it all dirty. 4.5. Oh, that's cute. He's 7.5. Time just flies. He just turned 7. He just turned 7. And we got him a beautiful, well, we tried to get him a doxical for his birthday. Ah, I'm so sorry. Ah, that is terrible. I'm so sorry. Why did she pass away? That sucks. That's something I don't even want to think about. And I do think about it. Right? So can't even imagine. Yeah. What happened to Sudi? Age? Was it at least old age? No such thing as ICs in Ireland. Oh man, that's something I'm so terrified of. Can't even imagine. So definitely, that's why I want to get a second dog and I want to get a cat. A, so Zizou has company because he's great with other dogs and he's even great with cats. So A, to keep him company. B, because I really love animals. But C, because I just don't know. I could never, if something were to happen to him, I would just, he is everything to me. So that would absolutely crush me. So yeah. Oh man, that's terrible. Hey, don't worry. You can bring the tone right back up. Who are you talking to? Talking about the guy who jokes about Greek gods abusing people. You know, dark jokes on my middle name. Uh, but it's just nothing's coming to me. Mood's not down. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's life. It's life. I'm planning to do more historical content on the channel, and I want to talk about slavery. So imagine that. I'm gonna have to try to bring comedy into slavery somehow. Hmm. That's gonna be tough, but I'll manage. I'll do it. Can't wait to talk about religion and I get canceled. That's gonna be fun too. For now, I'm playing it safe with mythology. All right, waiting in between messages. I always have to wait. So all I also do is check because I cut my hair myself. And today is crooked. I think it's straight. It's weird when you stream because I mean, I got used to it from the videos too. You just look at yourself. It's like just standing in front of a mirror, talking, and there happens to be messages on the mirror. That's what a stream is. Get used to it. That looks good. Thank you. Appreciate it. I was asking Zizou. This guy's never any help. Does your dog also shed a ton? My dog sheds like crazy. I was talking to Rebecca, who was in the chat earlier about it. Sheds like crazy. It's wild. She said her dog sheds like crazy too. She has a big one. She has what was it? A bully mix, I think. Big dog, 70 pounds. My dog Sheds for a living, I swear. Sheds for a living. Silences. Feel the silences. Jess, what's your favorite? So you like the mythology content you said, but what would you love to see more of? Just curious. Used to make YouTube videos back in the day and so awkward talking to the camera. Yeah, he sheds all year round. It's insane. And I said this earlier. Mexico is not a vacuum country. People don't Hoover here. They don't have Hoovers. They don't vacuum. It's very odd. So everybody just has their brooms and they just sweep and sweep and sweep. But at this point, mine, when I sweep, I create more. Like there's so much. It just dirt and fur and just stuff living and hiding in the bristles, and it's just it makes the place dirtier than it was before. It's just terrible. So I need to get a vacuum or Hoover to deal with all this hair because I can't sweep every day. I do, as you see right there, I sweep every day. You have a cat and a rabbit. Rabbits shed? Do cats really shed that much? I was hoping that cats shed less. They don't. They shed a lot. Um, Typing as fast as you can. It's all good. It's all good. Um, I didn't know cats shed like that, and I certainly did not know that rabbits shed. So here's a question: is your rabbit in a cage, or is he just hip hopping around the apartment? And hip hop the rabbit would be a cool name for a rabbit. I just realized hip hop the rabbit. Anyway, um, so does your rabbit just hop around the apartment with the cat? Do they get along? Do they fight? When they fight, does she scratch and does he kick? What do they do? I'm just curious. Who's it? How big are rabbits? Half a cat? What are the bigger rabbits? I don't know. Rabbits are cute though. Rabbits are cute. Um, he has his own. Oh, he has his own room. Oh, damn. Okay. Okay. And I thought I was fancy with my dog having his own mattress. Your rabbit has his own room. Damn. Good cat. It's at the back of the house between the living room and the garden. What about the cat? George and George and Chloe. Does Chloe have her own room then, or own apartment? And maybe Chloe moved out already. Maybe she comes to visit on Saturdays and Sundays. I'm not sure. Dan Irvin is living the life for sure. Yes. Yeah. Damn. We actually have a spare room in this apartment. And I was joking about giving it to Zizou, but he wouldn't stay there anyway. He just always wants to be around. She doesn't. She sleeps wherever she finds herself. Yeah, so she moved out then. And she just comes sees you from time to time. Hey, mom, home, hungry. Like teenagers, like young ones when they first move out. They're out on their own. They're partying, doing whatever with whomever, and then they only come home to eat because they still can't cook yet. And they can't have money for groceries. So when they're hungry, they come back home, and they're just out. So that's your cat, basically. A teenager out and about. Dogs need constant company. Yeah, I told this in chat earlier. I have this plan where I will have a cat soon that will always be on my shoulder. So when I walk the zoo, the cat will be on my shoulder, and it's just a constant companion. So I'll be the dude walking the big dog with the cat on the shoulder. I like the idea of that. That's my plan. It's a little thing. I have accomplishable goals in life. I set my goals low. Makes me feel great when I accomplish them. So where do you live, Anna? We had someone from Illinois, and we have someone from Ireland, Dublin. And where are you from, Anna? Yeah, but a big scarf won't. I want company for Zizou. But I think a second dog will be better company for a dog. I think a dog in there is better company for a dog. I wouldn't just get the cat as accessory. It would also be my lookout. You know, dangers approaching. Scar's not going to see it and warn me. I unplugged my whatever. Be a friend for the zoo. England's the Midlands of England. So we've got the United Kingdom in the house. Stick some Google eyes on a song. Yeah, but then see if you're the dude with a dog and a cat on his shoulder, then that's cool. That's a look. That's a whole thing. That's something people are gonna write tales about. If you're a dude with a soft scarf with googly eyes on it, you're a creep. You're a weirdo. Also maybe tail worthy, but you're just a creep weirdo, adult man, Mexico, for some reason has a scarf on, and for some reason decided to put googly eyes on that scarf. That's not the legacy I want to leave behind, Jess. It's not what I'm about. I need a cat. It's the cider. Just working on the name. If I were to get a rabbit, I would now know that it would be Hip Hop the Rabbit. That's a cool name for a rabbit. I stand by that. For a cat, I'm not sure. Well, I do have the spinning chair, as you can see. I will probably start every video the way you're used to, but when I first make an appearance in the video, I would spin around and reveal the cat. That's as far as I've taken this idea. Yes, and I do fancy myself. No, I'm not a villain. I'm not a villain. I don't have the heart. I don't have the heart to be a villain. I feel like heroes and villains both need to have serious heart. You know, a hero needs to have the heart to do selfless, great things and be brave. And a villain needs to have the heart to be a bad man, evil, kill ruthlessly, without mercy. I don't have the heart. I don't have the heart. Neither a villain nor hero. I'm the bard. I'm the tale teller. I am the one who literally was what I do. I tell the tales of the heroes and the villains. That's me. You know, I tell the tales. That's what I do. I'm the follower. I'm following them around. A 6'5" shadow, following them around. You can barely notice me with the cat on my shoulder and the big dog. Barely noticeable. Blend right in. Silence. Yeah, I'm really gonna work on a live stream thing where everybody can talk. The anti-hero. It's true. The anti-hero doesn't have to do super evil things, but he also doesn't have to be brave all the time. He just does whatever he wants. Aren't we all the anti-hero? That's deep. The gray Jedi, if you will. I like that. That would be my nickname. Once my beard turns gray, I'll call myself the Gray Jedi. Self-coin. Yeah, like a Zoom meeting. Exactly. No, I could limit it. I need to find a thing where I can limit it to like 10 people at most, 5 to 10. Maybe Zoom is the way to go. Everybody can just talk. Wouldn't be chaotic. It would be great. It would be great. I would love that. And then the first 10 to join or sign up. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to do that. Now we really did something here. Because that would be nice. Imagine right now we would all be talking. I wouldn't have to wait for texts. You don't have to text People can come first, serve first, first serve come what come. You know what I mean? It'll be cool. And I get to see you guys, talk to you guys. It's always me talking. I talk so much. Talk all my entire channel is just me talking. Blah blah, always me talking. It'd be great to hear somebody else talk. Thank you, Jess. Appreciate that. Yeah, we did that. Great accomplishment. All from a cat on a shoulder. I don't pay consultation fees. You can demand it, you will not get it. It is what it is. I'm just saying. I'm just telling you. I will, however, mention that some person from Dublin might have influenced this idea in one way, shape, form, or another. I will maybe throw that in there because I like the accent. That's it. It's the only reason why. Waiting. A beard is a great thing to have when you're waiting and not sure what to do. You always have something to do. Your humor does not have the same problem always. I knew that was a joke. I was replying in my own dry way. No, I know. No, I was taking it. My humor was to react to it in a serious way. So my humor is always deadpan. Yours probably too. Doesn't work from text to person. Work better in person to person. See, another argument for the video chat. No one will have to explain their comedy. No, of course I got that. Come on, we talking to. Of course I got that. See, another great argument for video to video. No one has to explain their comedy. Facial makes it work. But you know what? Since you said your comedy doesn't work through text because it was a joke, so you were worried that I might take this seriously. So my reaction was so good in that it could be taken seriously, like I was appalled, that I win. In the battle of wits and comedy, I won. I'm drier. Not something you ever want to hear, but odd wording. But I am drier. What? Yeah, humor through text is terrible. I'm European too, by the way. I'm from Germany. Waiting between texts. Waiting. All right. Hip hop the rabbit. I feel like that should be a comic book, like a children's, like a rabbit. Yeah, Munich. Munich. Cold. That's why I left. Cold. Done. Anybody got time for that? I'm trying to freeze. Trying to suffocate in heat. Rather, see, I don't know if I'd rather burn to death or freeze to death. I'm sure there's an answer for that. I'm sure one is proven to be superior or preferable. I'm sure that's not like a philosophical question. I'm sure there's an answer. There's a naked kid running around outside my window carrying a jug of water. That's weird. I'm sure there's an answer. And I'm sure it's very burnt. Yeah, good. I don't like beer. This is what I do. Tequilas, mezcal, all of the liquors. That's me. I think I'm not freezing or burning. I'm really thinking about this now. Oh, Munich, you'll like. But Berlin and Düsseldorf are way more creative, chill. Munich is very much, it's very bougie, fancy, posh. If Berlin is Camden, London, then Munich is Bank, London, if you've been. Freezing or burning? Freezing or burning? I think the problem with burning is it takes a while. Yeah, whiskey. I really don't like beer. Whiskey I love. There's a whiskey. So this is a mezcal. This is a tequila. This is a mezcal. And then I think that one behind there is a whiskey. Yeah, which whiskey is your favorite? Hey, okay, I had to ask a person from Ireland that likes whiskey what their preferred whiskey is. How about that? That's as genuine and authentic of an answer as I'm gonna get. Tell me, lay it on me. Give me the whiskey favorites. What I think about if I would rather freeze or burn to death. I think freezing because I think burning takes too long and it really hurts. And I would somehow I think that freezing your heart eventually just stops or you go numb. I don't know. I think freezing would be better. Yeah, see, but tequila that's a huge I urge you to research tequila. It's a huge misconception we have in Europe because we don't have tequila in Europe, boo boo. We don't have tequila in Europe. That stuff, the Sierra stuff and everything, that's mixto. That's nothing. Tequila is the healthiest of all the alcohols. It's one of the best ones to drink neat. Trust me, when you're in Mexico, it's a whole different ballgame. It's like, how would I compare this? It's like your whole life, you were told water is sweet, and then somebody gives you orange juice, and you're like, wait a minute. It's just like a whole tequila here is different. In Europe, we don't have it. There's no tequila culture. We don't. Europeans, unless they travel, don't really even know what tequila is most of the time. This would be Jameson. Middleton is probably the cream of the crop. It's fabulous. Middleton and Jameson. Noted. Noted. Can't drink, unfortunately, currently. On a huge, whole meal plan, diet thing, and, just body stuff, preparation, blah, blah, blah. So it's very strict, even every gram of my food. So right now, can't, but once I am back to indulging, I shall enjoy some Middleton, 16-year-old Middleton. That sounds so wrong. I will enjoy a 16-year-old Middleton. Oh, that is a yes, yes. I very much look forward to that 16-year-old Middleton. Take that out of context, will you? Waiting for messages. Sweet drinks though, like Bailey's, White Swan. Ooh, don't usually like sweet because I really do like tequila straight, mezcal straight, even good vodka straight. I think I drink everything neat if it's good quality. But from time to time, it just tastes good. Uh, so I don't like sweet drinks, but to me, Bailey's is like juice. I don't like sweet stuff, so I don't drink juice. Way too sweet. So to me, like my equivalent to like juice would be Bailey's. White Swan. That sounds very cool. That sounds very elegant. Um, Also reminds me of the movie Black Swan, which is a movie I love and I should watch again. And I do like white chocolate. So good to know. I will check that out. Thank you. It's an Irish cream liquor, but you can drink. Cool. I will try it if I can find it. If I can get it here in Mexico. Otherwise, that's something to do when I inevitably one day visit Dublin. Cool Swan. Okay. Cool Swan. Got it. Oh, it looks cool. I like the bottle. Got it. All right. I think I'm gonna uh, call it stream quits on this stream. It was nice chatting with Rebecca one on one earlier. Before that, I had Lewis one on one, and then I was chatting with you, Jess, one on one. Very beautiful, three one on ones. I think really the next one I'm gonna work out a way where we can all video chat because it's never gonna be. I'm used to TikTok, and TikTok is like so many people, but on here, so few people. We can really just video chat. Travel plans? Not in the foreseeable future. I'm gonna be in LA, but that's mostly for work. Not mostly, that is for work. And outside of that, no. But when I do go back to Europe, I want to travel around Europe a little bit more, and then Dublin might be on the cards. Also visit London again. I studied there. Just I don't know. But currently, I have no plans. But eventually, I will travel again. But right now, this year, it's all about work. This year is all about work. There's too much going on. There's too much to do. It's just the work here. But I love it. I love it. I love my work. I love my work. I'm very happy to work. Yeah. Oh, Anna, all good. What have you been playing? What game have you been playing? That's all good, Anna. No worries. No worries. What game were you playing? So yeah, as I said, next time I think I'm going to do something where it's like a video chat between several people. Thank you. That sounds cool. I'll let you know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, a pint or some Middleton, some 16-year-old Middleton. That would be cool too. That would be cool too. Still a funny name to me. Um, yeah, what game are you? Now I want to know what Anna's been playing though. Now figure the thing out. I don't like Zoom. I'm sure there's something better than Zoom for video chats. Tears of the Kingdom. Oh shit, that's a cool game. Damn. Okay, I haven't played it yet. I love Breath of the Wild. One of the few games because I don't have much time to game. Even then, back then I didn't. One of the few games I played. I think in the last 5 years, I only really played Dark Souls 3, Breath of the Wild, Red Dead Redemption 2, Ghost of Tsushima. That's the only games I played and completed. So Tears of the Kingdom is very, really, really cool. Enjoy. I'm sure it's amazing. Microsoft Teams, so nah, I know you're joking. I know you're joking, but it's a good idea. But it's too rigid. Find something. It needs to be sexier. It needs to have some sex. I find something. I'm sure you love it. Anna, enjoy. Jess, enjoy your. Both of you are hours ahead, so it's evening time. Enjoy your evenings. I'll work on the video call app. If I find nothing, then maybe it's Teams, maybe it's Zoom. I'll figure something out. Thank you for the chat. Thank you for the lovely chat. Thank you for the support on Patreon. I hope you're happy with the channel. I strive to keep improving. I know I am not happy with the video upload quality. Patreon messes with the imaging to some next level extent. I still haven't figured that out. I'm gonna figure it out and re-upload the videos in higher quality. But the download link is always available where you have them in my intended quality and color correction. I don't know what Patreon is doing to these videos, so I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna keep improving, keep making it better. Yeah, always give me feedback and feel free to always DM and message me with any feedback or ideas or criticism you have. Seriously, thank you for the chat. Thank you for the talk. Thank you for the whiskey tips. Bye bye. Bye bye. I will give him a big bass scratch for you. Bye bye. Bye bye. See you. well, in the next video, you'll see me. I'll see you in the next video chat, whenever that's gonna happen. I'll find an app. Bye, Anna. Bye. Bye. Enjoy Tears of the Kingdom. I'm sure it's amazing. Cool. Thank you, Jess. Cool. Good to know.